7, 8, 9, 10.
Now send it over to Jared with the pride of Franklin, Tennessee, Paramore.
Right.
That's what's up. Thanks, Stephen. Paramore, who just killed it on the stage, right, guys? We obviously still have the fans in the studio right now. What does that feel like to be live like that?
Oh my God, we were so nervous. I can't explain to you. We're on the way over here, munching some Chipotle down. Dude, and I'm just glad that you guys can be here because seriously.
Yeah, no, I'm glad that they're here too. A lot of energy, and I'm actually surprised that big voice comes out of somebody so small, so little. That's great. You guys, this is your second time here, right, on the Sauce? Last time Holly interviewed you, and you guys spoke about everything from NSYNC, your love of NSYNC, to touring, right? So your fans actually emailed us, probably some of these guys emailed us some questions, and we got flooded with them. So we figured rather than make up our own questions for you guys, we'd let them ask you, and I'm just going to read them. I got my trusty cards here.
All right.
I'm just going to read them, and the first one comes from Danielle. She asks, since you are musical influences for kids like me all around the world, who are your musical influences?
And probably our biggest influence is Jimmy Eat World and Death Cab for Cutie, Deftones,
Foo Fighters.
Foo Fighters, yeah.
And NSYNC.
NSYNC, for sure. I mean, we all grew up listening to sort of different styles. Like, I mean, I know Jeremy and I have a background of like soul and like R&B, funk type of stuff. And then when I met these guys, they opened like my world up to like all types of just great rock music, like a lot of indie stuff. So
awesome. I could definitely hear those soul inflections in your voice.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Number 2 from Cammie. What's your favorite track on the new CD and why?
Oh my God.
I'm sure there's a bunch of good ones.
I think.
Right, in stores, right?
Yes,
that's right.
dude.
Go get that.
Please do.
I think my favorite is Born for this because like we had all the fans come in and sing with us on the song, and the interaction was just so much fun. We spent a whole day with our fans after we had run a big contest, and
that's what you guys are doing later too, right?
Yes.
Nice. And speaking of on the CDs, people singing. Isn't Steven singing on that?
Yeah, he is.
Did he get his cameo on there somewhere? Did he get his credit in the album credits?
He did, yeah.
Oh,
he's on track too.
We had to give him a little help. He started out a little weak.
But he got it, right? He got it.
Strong.
All right, next question from Melissa.
So since I'm in the band now,
Dude, okay. The next one's for you.
Could you sing that part for me?
I gotta go.
Next one's from Melissa. She says, I heard that this album reflects what the band has been through in the last year. How have these changes in the band affected your new album?
Wow.
You guys had actually a member change, right?
Yeah. Wow, that's a really good question. I mean, I feel like the four of us, you know, we've been in it from the beginning together. People have sort of come and gone, and we've never been tighter or like closer as a group of friends or musicians. As far as like situations we've been through, like, you know, a lot of just normal life situations are all over the record. That there's no one theme. It's just life.
A great record. I actually been listening to it all day, for real. It's called Riot. Everybody's got to go get it. But we're going to have more with Paramore because we're putting the more in Paramore today on the Sauce. We still have another performance on the way. Right now we've got an instant poll question for you about the band. This one actually comes from another question we got from a fan. It's an email to you guys. I got to read that one to you also. This is actually a real email that we got, guys, from Kimberly Sue. It's a long email, so bear with me. She says, hi, I just wanted to say you're one of my favorite bands, and I'm seeing you guys at Warped Tour in Mountain View. Well, I kind of have a problem. My dad's going with me. He wants to go with me because my friends don't want to spend 30 bucks to see a bunch of amazing bands rock out, and my dad does. Should I run away from him, push him in a mosh pit, crowd surf away from him, or run away from home? I know that sounds kind of mean, but maybe I should have gone to the usual concert my parents and I go to, like classic rock festivals, but we already got tickets for the band's Warped Tour. Thanks so much, Kimberly. So, we want to know, how should Kimberly ditch her dad at the Warped Tour? Text your answers to FUSE'em or 38736. Text Sauce A for run away from him. Text Sauce B for push him in a mosh pit. Sauce C for crowd surf away from him. Or Sauce D for Runaway from Home. It's kind of cool, right? I mean, I can't make this stuff up. It's real. Remember, standard text messaging rates do apply. We'll have the results when we get back. Plus, Lily Allen is here in the studio when the sauce returns. What do you guys think?
Dude, I like it.
That was the Fuse premiere of Avril Lavigne's When You're Gone. Now more with Paramore.
Right.
So what'd you guys think of the video, first of all? That's the first time that's been played on Fuse.
It's awesome.
It's awesome? Is that what you said?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. You just came up with some new stuff.
Yes!
All right, cool.
Dude, I want, like...
It's awesome. I'm going to use that.
I didn't know it said.
You know what else is awesome is that fans have been emailing us about you, and, you know, we're going to continue that. Here's from Archie, and Archie is asking a hair care product question.
Ooh, okay.
Archie is asking, yeah, this is a stupid question, but I was wondering, what hair product do you get your hair to stick up like that, like in Misery Business video?
Okay, is this for me?
That is
my
for
hair?
you.
Okay. Honestly, that day, I didn't use any of my own stuff. We had a guy there that was sort of doing our hair, but my hair was really faded like it is today, and so he actually put the stuff on it that turned it red, but it wasn't permanent at all. So it gave my hair a different texture, which helped a little as well. And then he put tons of spray.
Well, what do you usually use? Tell Archie. He wants to know.
Archie, normally we all use.
What's up, Archie?
We all use a lot of times we use Redken products, and I like the pomade. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a wax.
Nice. So Redken send her a bunch of stuff.
Please.
All right. And this is a question I like to ask everybody. Honestly, that comes through here. How did you get your start in the music business? And what advice do you have for an aspiring artist?
Well,
I think that's a great question.
that is a good question. I mean, we're lucky to live in a town that everyone is in music and everyone cares about music a lot. So we started out just in Josh and Zach's room, practicing all the time, and we weren't really much of a Nashville scene band. We like to write, so that's what we did. But when we finally started playing out, we got hooked up with management out of Nashville, which is really important because they've got connections that you can't have personally. And I guess after that, they hooked us up with Fuel by Ramen out of Tampa, Florida, and it's sent demos and stuff that we had done in Nashville. And Janet called us up. We did a little warehouse performance for him. It was really awkward.
That's cool.
And,
I hate to cut you off.
Oh,
but
don't cut me off. Sorry.
I'm so sorry.
No.
She's very long-winded.
Dude, I talk so much.
We need time so you can perform. We need the performance. But basically, live next to a cool town and get people to believe in you. Send your demo.
That's right.
Right? But we've got to take the last break of the day so they can perform. Do not go anywhere. Paramore closes out the show with another live performance when the sauce returns.